Alright my friends, we are back with another video. Welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we are going to figure out how to utilize our AMD GPU to run path tracing on Cyberpunk 2077, still get a playable frame rate and high quality image, or high quality image. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now you can use any AMD GPU for this, you know, like your higher end 6000 series or 7000 series. I would say maybe, I mean, I was able to do this with the 7800 XT as well, but you are going to get better results the higher up in power you have for your AMD GPU. So let me go ahead and show you this first. We are running at 3840 by 1620p, which is essentially 4K for an ultra wide monitor. And then on the graphics, we are running AMD's Fluid or Super FX, AMD's FSR 2.1 in ultra performance mode. Path tracing is on, and we are on the ultra preset for everything. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into this, and I want you guys to tell me what you think of this image quality. Now this is a 3440 by 1440p monitor that we are running this on. So essentially we are downsampling from 4K to 1440p so that you guys can see the overall image quality. Now I did turn off a couple of settings like chromatic aberration, lens flare, and film grain, so that way you guys can see the overall crystal clear image quality that you get by downsampling, even with something like even with FSR in ultra performance mode. This looks absolutely freaking incredible on this monitor. Like, I don't notice any being at a disadvantage at all. I still get really sharp, clean textures, nice clean lines. You do get a little bit of flicker out of like lights and stuff, like, but overall, like, look, you're still getting the path tracing, the full effect of the path tracing. It still looks good, it still looks shadowed. You still get perfect lighting scenarios from how the lights are going to react to the overall, you know, path being traced paths or whatever. You get good quality image stability by using this. Now if you look out in the distance on some things like the side of that building, you know, way back there, you know, you might see like a little bit of flickering like way out there in the distance and stuff. But I mean, most of the time I feel as a gamer, your focus when you're playing a game is going to be more on the see, like if we zoom in over here and you look at those fans, they're not flickering, they look just fine to me. Can back up a little bit more. There's a lot of straight lines in those. Still not a lot of flicker. All the way back. We just keep going back and back and back and back, and they still look fine. There will be some kind of things that will flicker a little bit more than others on this game. Let's go over here and let's look at the vegetation, like the trees and stuff. This is the second time that I've made this video, so you know, you get maybe a little bit of flickering in there, not a whole lot. There is some, you know, like people walking past like the vegetation and stuff, you're gonna see a little bit of flickering. Obviously this game looks significantly better at night, but it still holds up pretty decently. I wanted to kind of bring you over here and let you guys kind of check out some of the grass and stuff. I am utilizing HDR. HDR is enabled right now. So you are definitely getting, you know, that higher contrast ratio, stuff like that. And this is an OLED monitor. It's a good thing I have like this anti-flicker thing on my camera. That's the reason why I had to redo the video, is because the anti-flicker was not on. So we were getting like this this really strange looking flicker across the screen as I was recording this. You know, even these people are looking pretty decently. as they walk up to you. You know, you got Very nice looking ray tracing, guys. And I mean, all the time, we're well into the 100 frames a second. So we are doing actually pretty good on this GPU. You're probably going to be maybe, I don't know, I'll have to put the 7900 XT back in and make this video, but this is the reason I bought this camera, is because I wanted people to be able to see what I actually see when I'm playing on these GPUs, when I utilize these the way I do. This here is how you use it. This is how you use these features to get away from all the annoying flickering and everything else. And yes, you can obviously use XeSS if you want to, but I figured, you know, I would show you this using AMD's solution. Now imagine when FSR 3.1 finally comes to this game, just how much better that quality is going to be over what we have right now. This looks just fine on this monitor. You get good image quality, you get the full freaking path tracing experience, and you get a good playable frame that doesn't have a whole lot of what is it, like not micro stutter, where's that at? Frame gen lag, look at that, 28 milliseconds. Let's see if I can kind of focus it right there. You got like 26 milliseconds, so not terrible, especially if you're on a controller. I mean, you do get like a little flicker, but I think you can handle that. I think you can handle that. For the amount of money that you'd pay for this versus what you would pay for an Nvidia GPU, I think you can deal with a little bit of flicker. Now, obviously, you're going to need a 1440p monitor. And obviously, you are, you know, going to have to utilize the amazing feature set that AMD has. And I don't think people give AMD enough credit for the feature set that it does have. When you're using fluid motion frames and you're playing a game like this, it just looks and feels incredible. Nice, clean visuals. No blur, nothing like that. It just looks nice and crisp on this monitor. And this is an OLED, so it looks absolutely bonkers, my friends. Like, this looks so gosh dang clean. Let's go over here to this, like, those glass buildings over there. I'll show you guys that stuff, because that way you can see, like, the ray tracing on the buildings and stuff. As you get all nice and close to them and stuff. Gosh. I think I want to be, like, right. Yeah, the blue fish way back there in the background. This is an incredible experience if you want to be able to play with ray tracing and still have really nice image quality. Like, this looks very good. I mean, honestly, if you were sitting right here looking at what I'm looking at on my screen, I think you would be quite satisfied with the overall image quality that you are getting from this game. Especially with the path tracing, man. You know, the thing that the Nvidia bros say that we don't get. They say we're celibate. They say we're celibate, my friends, and here we are, over 100 frames a second, utilizing this. And it looks good. It looks nice and clean. Ooh, boy. These areas just look so nice. I'm actually watching it through the screen on the camera. Man, I freaking love this Sony FX30, man. This 100% lets me show you guys just how freaking incredible the image quality is. It's so insanely good, my friends. You don't even know. It just looks so good. Yeah, like you can barely tell. You can barely tell. You get nice, clean, beautiful visuals on here. Not the not whatever the little Nvidia guys say. You don't lose all that image quality from utilizing AMD features the way they're made to be. This is how this GPU is made to be used. Like, you can get all of these features, but people would much rather you believe that you need like an Nvidia GPU to enjoy path tracing, which you don't. You just have to be creative, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Especially in this, that's why this is one of the biggest reasons I love 1440p, is because you can 100% get a high quality gaming experience on 1440p, high frame rate, beautiful visuals. Yeah, you don't need that freaking Nvidia stuff. Is there bad guys over here? Might not survive this. Oh, did I get him? Oh, I must have survived. Taking it all, man. Taking it all. So let's get on a bike real quick. Dude, I hate driving on this game. It's such garbage. The driving on here is so freaking terrible. Yeah, this sucks. We're getting off. We're getting off this thing. It sucks. I hate driving the bikes on this game. They're such freaking trash. Such trash. But there you go, my friends. This is what you get with an AMD GPU. You can 100% enjoy path tracing and have good quality, a good image quality for a fraction of a freaking price. Good performance, good image quality for a fraction of the price. You do not need a super expensive Nvidia GPU to utilize these features. Like, you get to play with all these features, man, and it gets to look incredible. I just wanted to show you guys some more, just let you look at this, just let you take it all in. All this beautiful path tracing. Oh yeah, we ran down this hallway already. Let's get out of here. I like these glass buildings over here. These here usually got some good ray tracing in them. You can see all that background back there. And it doesn't even look all freaking blurry. Like, the ray tracing on here actually looks good. It doesn't look blurry. It doesn't look terrible. It looks clean. So yeah, if you have an AMD GPU, I say give it a try, guys. Jump on it. See what you guys can do. See if this makes sense for you to be able to utilize this on a 1440p GPU. I think it looks good. I think that you'd be more than satisfied with the overall image quality that I'm looking at right now. So yeah, if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Let me get these fish in there. Ooh, yeah. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one.